Hello everyone. Have you ever written something like this? Int x equal to 10 and wonder what exactly is happening here. It looks simple, but behind the scene, Java is storing data in memory, assigning a name to it and make it reusable. In this video, we are going to understand variables and data types in Java in a way that's super easy and fun. Namaste everyone, I am Rimesh and welcome back to Nepali Java Guru, the channel where we make the Java simple to understand. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming lesson. Today we will learn on one of the most important topics in Java, that is variables and data types, the foundations of every Java programs. Let's get started. A variable is just like a container or a box that holds some data while your program runs. You can think of your computer's memory as a huge collections of small storage boxes. You can think of your computer's memory as a huge collection of small storage boxes. Each boxes has unique address, but we don't want to remember that address, right? So we give each boxes a name and that name is our variable. So here the name of variable is x. It defines the data types. It defines the data types, and yox defines the name of the variables, and 10 defines the value stored inside it. So the variable x now represent the number 10 stored somewhere in memory. Now in another way, now string string x equal to, here we cannot declare as x because we already declare x, name equal to remes. Yeah, here string is the data types and name is a variable name, and remes is a value that is stored into the variable name. This will print, and when we run these programs, by using the system.out. Now you can see here the output remes. So a variable lets you store, change and use data easily in your program. You can declare a variable in two ways, that is declaration only. Yeah, we can declare the variables into two ways, that is one type is declare only, number. Yes, this is the declarations process, and another is declaration plus initializations. That means here this is declarations plus initialization, plus initialization. Above is only declarations. Okay, this is only declarations, and below declarations. Yeah, int number is declarations and int x equal to means declarations plus initializations. Here int defines the data type, here number here yox define the data type, no int define the data type. Number is variable names. Yeah, number is variables name. Always start with how we can declare the variables. There is some tips that always start with lowercase. Yeah, always start with lowercase. Here you can look, I started the number in lowercase. Do not use spaces or special character. Do not use space or special character. Do not use meaningful names like student age. Yeah, int x equal to 10, not int number equal to 10. Okay, in number 10 means number. Yeah, this is the some tips to declare the variable data types or variables. Part types of variables in Java there are three main types of variables based on where they are declared. There are three types of variables based on where they are declared. First of all, local variable, declare inside a method, constructor or block. Yeah, the variable that declare inside the method int number equal to 10, that is called a local variables. We can declare inside the method, and that variable only exists inside the method. We cannot use that variables outside the method or inside the class. And instance variables, This is the this int numbers, this is one method, and we can declare here int number equal to 10. Or for example, you can create another method, that is public string string number, yeah, int number equal to 10. Yeah, this is a local variable and it can access only inside the method. And instance variables declared inside a class but outside a method. Inside a class but outside a method, you can declare here string names equal to array ram. Yeah, this is the instance variables, the variables that declared inside the class. Yes, inside the inside inside the class but outside the method. This is called the instance variables. These are known as non-static variables and belong to an object. Yeah, now another is static variables declare with the static keyword. Yeah, variable that declare with the static keyword, that is string static no, here I mistake. Static string name equal to the variables that will that will be declared with the help of the static keyword is known as static variables. It belongs to the class, not to any specific object. So remember, local variable live inside the method, instance variables belong to the object, and static variables belong to the class. Static variables belong to the class. But data types in Java, that is, Java is a strongly typed language, which means every variables must have a data type before storing data. Java is a strongly typed language. Typed language means we can declare a variable with using the data type. If it is a string, then we can write here string. If it is integer, then we can write here int or integer. If we bytes, then bytes. These are the strongly typed language. There are two types of data types, that is primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Due to the presence of primitive data types, the Java is not 100% OOP. Okay, and there are many data types, that is byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. These are the many data primitive data types. And I can show here some examples, that is string, then double, double, num equal to 98. Yes, this is also a double, that is double data types. Yeah, we can store in double. Okay, now non-primitive data type, these are created by programmer and can store multiple values. Yeah, non-primitive data types are created by the programmers, can store multiple values, that is um, primitive, that is a string name remes first name. That is called non-primitive data types. We can store multiple values. An array, we can also see int marks equal to 1 2 3, sorry, curly bracket. Yeah, this is called non-primitive data types. String and array are most commonly used non-primitive data types. Sometimes you need to convert one data type into another data type. This is called typecasting. Converting the smaller type to larger type. Int num equal to 10, double result equal to num. I means int number equal to 10. You can see here. Now I can change this into double, that is equal to, this is a conversion process. Yeah, we can convert one data type into another data types, from smaller type to larger type, and also larger type to smaller type. How can we declare, how can we convert larger type into smaller type? That is, if I declare here double a equal to 20, now int b equal to int a. Yeah, this is the conversion process from larger type to smaller type. So let's quickly summarize what we learned. A variable is a container that holds data. There are three types of variables. One is instance variables, local variable, and static variables. Java has 8 primitive data types. Non-primitive data types include string, array, etc. Typecasting allows converting one data types into another. I hope this video helped you clearly understand variables and data types in Java. In the next video, we will explore operators in Java, another powerful concept and that makes your program dynamic and logical. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like the video, comment your questions, subscribe to Nepali Java Guru for more Java tutorial in simple English.